entertained by that. If you didn't get over to see the car show, you at least saw that much. Some of those cars were great. Now I'm sitting here looking at Kimberly Nelson, the Philanthropy Director.
Good morning.
Who's as busy as they come.
It is always busy at Greenspring.
Yeah.
But that was great for the car show. You know, that was our first car show, and it had been rescheduled. And so we really appreciated the cars that were able to come for the rescheduled date.
You're right.
It was a small but mighty group of impressive cars.
Yeah.
And we're hopeful that it'll end up being a tradition, and friends will tell friends, and you know, next year we'll have a few more cars,
Sure.
and then a few more. So residents, if you have cars, know people with cars, please keep that in mind, because we'd love to get them to come next year. So it was just great fun. But I'm here today to talk about 20 years.
Coming up.
Can you
Any
believe
minute.
it?
Any minute it's coming up.
20 years for Greenspring. This Saturday is the official anniversary,
Right.
birthday, whatever we want to call it. And I just wanted to do a highlight of some things that have come out and just sort of remind residents and make sure they're getting things. So I'm hoping that the camera can zoom in on, you don't have to zoom in on my picture on the name badge, although that will show a different hair color years ago.
The 20 is kind of sideways,
Oh.
so turn it.
Thank you. So we're trying to, I want her to
So
zoom.
how does one get one of those?
So, zoom in right there, I guess, oops. There we go. So on my name badge, there's this little lapel pin with the big 20, our Greenspring logo. Every resident should have gotten one of these in their cubby, in an envelope, last night.
Oh, last night. Haven't been in my box this morning.
Okay. So I would just say that it's in your cubby in an envelope, and we've already had a few people open their envelope and have no pin, only to discover the pin fell out on the floor when they opened the envelope at the mailbox.
So the front desk has a collection of these pins.
So I would like to say that if you have an envelope that's not really flat, it's a little bit of a bump, to open cautiously, and your lapel pin is inside, and we hope everyone will wear it proudly to celebrate our 20 years of Greenspring. So that's the first thing that's out, and they all went into cubbies. Priscilla will have a few extras just in case it breaks or something like that, but just so you know. And then the second thing, and I'm going to try to hold it still again. Am I looking at the right camera? This is the anniversary publication. It was a couple pages long, but I'm just showing the front page so everyone can sort of see what we're looking for and talking about.
And it has that logo up in the corner of it.
Yes, the logo, exactly. So this is the 20-year publication that helps remind folks of some of the things that are happening. Some of it started last week.
Yes.
And that is continuing this week. So last week we had the art wall unveiling with great things on the art wall and in the niches. So thanks to Ann Sampson and Virginia Fernbach for coordinating that with community resources. The Showgirls displays, they are all different. Please walk around and check those out. There's lots of fun history. You were just talking about a t-shirt you had.
Yeah.
From Spelling Bee.
Yeah.
I mean, just all kinds of things. But today, we do have an event, which is the glass harpist, and I'm just going to turn to the page just in case we need a picture. So Jamie Turner is the glass harpist. Many have probably seen him down in Old Town Alexandria over the years. He will be here today at 2 o'clock in the Akatink room. I only have like 3 tickets left. So if for some reason you are unable to attend, either return your ticket to us, call us so we sort of know. Of course, once it gets to close to 2 o'clock, any open seats, we will let those without tickets fill up. but it should be a nice afternoon. So please come by. Have you seen Jamie?
And I have seen him, but I thought I saw him on TV somewhere. Maybe I did.
Probably.
Maybe
I mean, he has
some
performed all over, you know, from the White House to Japan to. So you may have seen him
Now
on TV.
these tickets are free.
This is a free event.
But they need a ticket. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's in the Akatink room, not the
Yes.
theater.
Yes, and that's a good point. So it is in the Akatink room because when he is performing the glass harpist, it's good to have a room that doesn't have a lot of carpet because it is a little quieter.
The acoustics are better.
Yes,
yeah.
it will help with his performance.
Yeah.
And it's a little more intimate, which is nice because he likes to have conversations with the
He
audience.
likes to be close to the audience.
He does. He does. So just know that is today at 2 o'clock, and we will tape it and rerun it on Channel 6. So if for some reason you have a doctor's appointment or you're at line dancing and you're going to miss it, we will rerun it in the future so that you won't miss out on that. And then we also have tomorrow, we have Maestro Dingwall Fleury, who is, I've gotten a lot of questions about this, so I just wanted to let folks know really what is this program. Everyone's calling saying, what is he going to do? Is he bringing in orchestra? What is going on? And so Maestro Fleury is conductor of the McLean Symphony. He plays the piano as well as other instruments. And he is going to do sort of what I call a music appreciation with the conductor. It's he will play the piano, he will discuss pieces, so he will perform, discuss pieces, he will talk about what it's like being a conductor and how is that different from being a performer. So it should be, he's really very engaging, and it should be entertaining but informative.
Well, that's sort of what Leonard Bernstein used to do on television, and this is an anniversary year for Leonard Bernstein too. So
Wow!
there you go.
Yeah, so that also requires tickets. It is free. I still have tickets available because it is in the theater, so it's a
Okay.
larger room.
And how many? I mean, what time is
And
it
it's
tomorrow?
Wednesday at 2:30.
2:30. Okay.
2:30. So please keep that in mind. We also have, of course, the Turkey Trot coming up on Friday, and that should be on the screen here shortly. So please make sure you come and walk and support. If you have questions, please see Brad or Juanita in the fitness center. But that is part of our anniversary celebration on Friday. And then today we also started the Echo Food Drive, which is also part of our, you know, sort of Green Spring is always helping our neighbor, which is the Turkey Trot and the Food Drive. So those are all in the lobbies of all the community buildings for the rest of this week. So please bring non-perishable items for that. And Thursday, we have another event. We're having cake and champagne. And so Thursday, because there's just so much going on, we couldn't do everything on one day. So the anniversary, I'll say sort of, it's almost like a cut the ribbon, but it's cut the cake, is on Thursday. There's no tickets required, but we will have members from the corporate executive team here, from the board of directors. You may see some old faces from the past who come visit. We've got a couple great videos, again, with really a lot of old photos and footage of just sort of the making of Green Spring, the building of Green Spring, the fun of Green Spring, and of course cake and champagne and other little nibbles. We'll have a photographer there so you can get your picture taken and a little souvenir photo. So we're saying wear green for Green Spring that day.
Oh, okay. That's
So on
Thursday.
on Thursday, we're saying wear something with green in it for Green Spring. So you could wear your scarf because there's green in your scarf.
There is? Oh.
There is. So wear green for Green Spring or something that has green in it. And then, of course, Saturday is Night on the Town, which is dress up, have fun. And I know Dining has put out a lot of information about
Yes,
that.
yes.
So they're the experts to please see Dining for anything on that. So there's a lot going on.
Sunday we have to spend the day recovering
I think
from
so.
this whole week of
I think so.
activity.
Because if we think, today is the harpist, tomorrow is music, Thursday's champagne and cake, Friday's a turkey trot, Saturday's night on the town, Sunday is our day of rest. But also today, there's also a treasure sale. So before you go to the Glass Harpist, there is an estate sale with treasure chests
Oh, okay.
from 10 to 1 today. So if you did not get that in your cubby and you're listening to this, there is an estate sale today in Walden Court,
Walden
216.
Yeah, Walden Court.
So you can go shopping till 1, come over to the Glass Harpist for the 2 o'clock performance, and then you can go to dinner. So your day is full.
Or you could do lunch ahead of time and do.
That's true,
Or,
too.
I mean, let's see. Maybe go to the sale, go to lunch, then go to the harpist.
That's true too. You could do that too.
If you're a lunch eater.
Yes. And then one other thing I wanted to make sure residents were aware of is there's also a trivia quiz that showed up in your cubbies with some
good.
fun trivia questions, and we're collecting those Thursday at the cake cutting, and we will announce winners on Monday at Coffee with Exec. So keep that in mind. And then as you walk around campus, I know it's a little brisk, but if you're outside or you're on the bus, we have some anniversary flags that are on the streetlight poles that are white, that have our logo that say celebrate for our 20th anniversary. So please just take a minute and check those out because they look really fun and very festive as we celebrate our 20 years.
Wow.
And we've had a great committee working on this, so I'm the spokesperson today, but it is definitely a team effort of many, many hands working on this behind the scenes, and we really appreciate everyone.
Well, the 20th anniversary only comes once, so.
It only comes once.
You know.
And I don't know, if I missed anything, Fran?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I mean,
anything jumping out at you?
nothing about the anniversary, no.
Okay. Did anything else jumping
Well,
out?
no, I wondered how's your, I'm getting a wrap-up signal.
Okay.
But how's the staff situation going?
Oh, so as a lot of folks know, Molly has moved on to
Right.
bigger and better things. We have been advertising for the position. I do have an interview the end of this week with someone, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed.
Okay.
But it is sort of a tricky time with the holidays where folks may or may not want to be looking for a job as they move into the
Sure,
holidays.
sure.
So we'll sort of see if this is the right fit and the right personality for Greenspring.
Well, you'll know.
And we're looking to get someone equally as good to fill big shoes that Molly had left. And I just ask for residents for their patience in checks that maybe are a little slower getting deposited or thank you notes coming out. When you go from 2 people to 1, I'm just a little slower.
Okay.
But call me if you have questions and I will do my best.
Okay, and we
Thank you.
expect the best and always get it from you.
Thank you.
My pleasure.